morning, Claxton students, staff, and families. Today is Tuesday, March 9th, and today is the 129th day of school. Today is National Meatball Day. Who doesn't love spaghetti with meatballs? Now, I know what I want for dinner. Did you know that my Italian grandmother made spaghetti and meatballs every Sunday when I was growing up? I love spaghetti and meatballs. Today's weather will be partly cloudy with a high of 66 degrees. We have no high B days today. Let's check in with Miss Brown for Together We Read Tuesday.
Good morning, Claxton, and welcome to Together We Read Tuesdays. I'm your librarian, Miss Brown. Guys, somebody told me something a couple of days ago that I'm gonna share with you because I was like, I was talking to another adult and this person said to me that they don't like poetry. And I was like, I don't believe you. And I don't mean to not believe a person, but here's the thing. People say that. People say I don't like poetry. I've heard it before, but I have a belief about that. My belief is this. If you say you don't like poetry, it's just because you haven't found your poem yet. You haven't found your poet, the thing that speaks to you. You like music, right? You have your favorite songs. I mean, it's poetry. It's just set to a beat and it's got some instruments and some voice or whatever, but read the lyrics of your favorite songs. They're poems, you know? And I can't talk about poetry without talking about the great Kwame Alexander. Kwame loves books. Kwame loves poetry, and he loves sharing this passion with kids, with readers. And one of the things that I love about Kwame Alexander is that he doesn't only talk about his books you have to read, like, you know, read this, I wrote it, read this, I wrote it. He lifts up all of his author friends. He lifts up all of these amazing writers. And he's like, I don't care what you read, just find what speaks to you and read. It's going to be different for everybody, right? So I wanted to share with you a poem from this book called Out of Wonder, Poems Celebrating Poets. And this is a poem that he wrote to celebrate the late and great Maya Angelou. And it's called Majestic. Rise into the wonder of daybreak. Be a rainbow in the cloud. Be a free bird on the back of the night wind. Shine on, honey. Walk with joy in your golden feet over crystal seas and purpled mountains. Know your beauty is a thunder. Your precious heart, unsaleable. Be brave like a new seed bursting with extraordinary promise. Shine on, honey. Know you are phenomenal. And if you know Maya Angelou a little bit, you hear that he's choosing some words that she's very famously used in some of her very well-known poems to honor her. So that is from Out of Wonder, Poems Celebrating Poets. Kwame has written loads of great stuff. Collections of poems, picture books, novels in verse, like a chapter book that is told, the story is told entirely in poems. This is the crossover, and which is followed by Booked and Rebound. And these are chapter books written in verse form. It is such an awesome way to tell a story. You need to read it. You need to read Kwame. He has buckets full of resources and videos and everything, and I've collected some of the best and put it on my webpage for you to find. So there you go. My Valentine's gift to you, poetry from Kwame Alexander. Doesn't get any better. Happy Tuesday, poets.
Claxton leaders, I'm ready to laugh. Why did the meatball tell the spaghetti to go to sleep? Because it was pasta bedtime. What's the difference between an asteroid and a meatball? One is meteor. Get it? Oh, those are good. Golden tickets today. Miss Paxton has one for Layla H. and Ashley J. for being amazing readers, excellent discussion partners, and budding scientists. Well done in group on Thursday, and I really enjoyed our conversations. Miss Kohler has golden tickets for Kingston W for always coming to a small group prepared, and my whole class for reciting the Claxton Pledge every morning. That's amazing, Miss Kohler's class. Way to go. And now we're going to end our morning announcements with an update from Mr. Godleski's farm. Claxton leaders, I hope you have a terrific Tuesday. See you tomorrow.
Here we are. That's Mr. Ducky and Miss Fanny Bottoms. Look at Miss Fanny Bottoms go. All right, well, it's springtime, you know. Yep, and there's Nadine. Hey, Nadine. And here's Isabel. Don't be grouchy, Isabel. Isabel is named after a former Claxton student. That student's had a whole lot better disposition than this Isabel. But anyway, Miss Fanny Bottoms has decided to start laying eggs, and it's springtime, you know. So in here, in the chicken house, over here in the corner, you may think, well, there looks like a bunch of feathers that have just been blown up there by the wind. But check this out. Oh boy, it's actually Miss Fanny Bottom's nest. So she comes in here and she uncovers it and she lays an egg and then she covers it back up. So keeping with her wishes, I'm going to cover it back up and not disturb it. All right, Claxton families, excited about school, about children returning to school. So anyway, like Nina says, I love you so much. Bye-bye.
Now it's time for the Claxton Pledge.
At Claxton Elementary, I am a leader. I pledge to live the habits, value the arts, and celebrate our hive's diversity. I work hard to learn new things and always give my best effort. I show respect to others and choose to be a leader in my community. I am attentive, responsible, thoughtful, and safe. I am a proud and dependable Claxton Bee, even when no one's watching me.
Remember, you and your family can send in jokes and golden tickets and shout outs to our email account, and we'll include them in the announcements as soon as we can. The email account that you should email these to is clxannouncements@acsgmail.net. You can also submit to the CLX announcements by filling out the Google form on our remote learning website.